All right, we're back with New Generation Radio on AM 1460 KDWA. I'm Reggie Bauer, and along with me in the studio we have our guest DJ,
Mike Tappella.
And it is time now for the Weekly Dose of Fail, where we bring you a few odd news stories, or people just being plain stupid. Either one works. They're welcome here on the show. Our first one comes to us from Windsor, New Jersey. There is a construction billboard inside a New Jersey mall that has come down after a protest that's message about wolf whistles treated sexual harassment as a joke. The billboard at Market Fair Mall read, "We apologize for the whistling construction workers, but man, you look good." And below that, in smaller print, was the more customary language. So will we soon. Pardon our dust, dirt, and other assorted inconveniences. It was illustrated with a cartoon image of a woman in high leather boots. I actually happened to see that one on, what was it, Art of Trolling at memebase.com, and I was like, I was about to say I gotta check that out, but that's not quite the right phrase to say. Anyway, our next one comes to us from Newcastle, Pennsylvania. On June 22nd, 4 Pennsylvanians who fired water guns loaded with chlorinated water on a teen and her younger brother from a moving car now face misdemeanor disorderly conduct and harassment charges. The teen victim and her brother were standing in front of their home Wednesday when a silver Chevrolet Aveo with 4 people in it drove past and fired an unknown, noxious-smelling liquid at her from inside the vehicle. And they're essentially calling that a drive-by shooting with water guns. Drive-by shooting.
It's a little ridiculous. It's a bit of bad luck for the guys who were shooting some water guns at.
Yeah, it turned out to just be chlorinated water. That's all it was, which, you know, it could maybe do a little bit, but that's really not a big deal when you really think about it. Our next one comes to us from Atlanta, Georgia. And jailers in Atlanta have a challenge for inmates. Get past the new locks being tested on cell doors and win free food. Officials have been trying to figure out what to do about hundreds of locks which can be jammed at the Fulton County Jail, allowing inmates to get to each other. The chief jailer tells WSB-TV he's offering free food for any inmate who can defeat the new locks being tested in one cell block.
Well, it's a good incentive, a good way to test the lock.
But then, at the same time, though, you gotta realize that, the inmate, he's like, what do I get out of this? It's not like I'm getting out of jail. I'm breaking the lock, but I don't get to get out of jail for it. That's just a ripoff. But, whatever. I think I heard somewhere that they get $20 too or something like that. Some small prize of some sort.
I'd go for it.
Well, yeah, if I was in that situation, I'd totally go for it, just, to pass the time, but no, that's kind of taunting them in my opinion. But anyway, our next one comes to us from Monticello, Kentucky. A woman at a Kentucky Walmart got into a sticky situation this week when she sat on a toilet seat covered in superglue. The unidentified woman was using the restroom at the Monticello, Kentucky store when she found that she was glued to the seat and couldn't get up. She was trapped on the toilet for at least an hour, according to the NBC station in Kentucky. Police are investigating the incident. We're looking at it right now. I wouldn't be prepared to say which way it was. Accident or intention is what the policeman was saying. Yeah.
Well, that's a sticky situation, quite literally there.
There you go, yeah. Our next one... No, what's that? No, I don't like pop-up ads. They irk me. Our next one comes to us from National City, California. A 17-year-old boy got in way over his head when he tried to steal a soda from a vending machine and became stuck in the machine's receiving slot. Police said the incident happened around 5 a.m. Saturday morning at the trolley station in National City. The teen, who police said is a student at Sweetwater High School, stuck his arm into the receiving slot of a vending machine in an attempt to steal a soda and got wedged inside the slot, according to authorities. A trolley rider spotted the trapped teen and called police. After a failed attempt to get the keys for the soda machine, authorities determined they had to take the rescue up a notch and began using axes to chop at the sides of the vending machine. When that method failed, rescuers tried using crowbars, also to no avail. Authorities then requested a fire engine with saws and hydraulic tools. They used a rotary saw and air chisel to dismantle the vending machine, and eventually the teen was extracted from the tight opening. The entire rescue took about an hour. Needless to say, the teenager never got his soda.
Well, first of all, who tries to steal a soda from a soda machine?
That's true. Was it like 50
like
or 75 cents or something? Yeah.
There's that, and then it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Who wants a soda then?
Well, maybe that's his replacement for coffee.
Maybe.
Alrighty.